Hello all, and welcome to today's Sunday Q&A, which, as you may be able to tell by the corrugated backdrop, is once again brought to you by Crane in Hitchin. It's not been a great week. I've had a disaster. Well, I've had a disaster. This is very strange. So, before we come on to it, let's do fuel prices. So this week we had, because it's kind of ties in with this week's video, my fuel prices for the week just gone, commencing on the 30th of January. Express Fuels 108.5, Watson's 108.10, Motia 108.25, and UK Fuels won this week at 107.09. So they're obviously dropping their price to reel in. But there we go. And White Van Man had Watson's at 107.51. Now, this is another thing now I've noticed. My Watson's and his Watson's are different. I don't like that. Why can't you just give the best price that you can to everybody? And then they'll all know and they'll go with you, rather than tailoring it to the individual. Is it to do with the part of the country they're in? I don't know. But he got Watson's at 107.51, Key Fuels at 108.02, Tate Fleet at 108.7. And then we've had a couple of shockers here. PTR Transport. This is the 2nd, 26. Yeah, that's right. 111.39. Well, that's about 4p over the top. And Ken Edwards had on a Motia, he had 111.42 once again. So, with that in mind, now I've got the new card. Now, these are my mates. I talked to them. Express Fuels. I just like their ethos. They're trying to do that thing, best price for everybody. And I got this thing. This is the Prime card. I said I'll do a video on it. I haven't yet, because it only came through on a post today. First impressions, the thing I did like, apparently it breaks down, there's no charges on it. It breaks down into 3 different categories. You either have non-core sites, core sites, and prime sites. Non-core site, core site, yeah, that's your usual cheap fuel. Prime site, ultra cheap fuel. Apparently. I'm still getting used to it, so I haven't done a video because I'm still working it out. But the one thing I did like is I was getting really low on fuel. I'd done the hospital. Addenbrooke's. That was fun. I had to sort of, I got there. We're coming on, come on, what we're doing that. But yeah, it was a BP. I've got BP cards. But I went in there and said, right, this is my new card. Do you take this? And he went, yeah, we do. I went, okay. Now, this is me showing my naivety. I didn't know that this is like a UK fuels card that you can use UK fuel card, presumably in BPs or Shells. Maybe some do, some don't. Maybe it's this particular kind of card. I don't know. But the guy looked at some number on the back and he kind of went, what are you looking at? I don't even know what he read. He read something. Yeah, maybe it's that number at the top. And he went, yeah, we take them. Oh, and fine. I said, look, I don't even know if it's active yet. Don't worry if it doesn't work. Don't panic. I've got 2 different accounts with BP. Went to run it through, approved, bosh. So I'll let you know how it goes. But if you do want them, ring them. It's Express Fuels. If I think, I'll do a link, or I'll downstairs, have a look. I like the firm. If you're looking for a fuel card, and I'd say get more than one. And we do the fuel card every week, and they might not be the cheapest. And you might go, oh, maybe this week. No. I ain't trying to sell anybody anything. I will just tell you what works for me. These guys work for me. They may or may not work for you. You do you. So, last week's mistake. Oh, there's a link now. Look. Last week's mistakes. No, nothing on last week's mistakes. Right, yeah, so it brings us on to the CX new app. Right, so Hurrah Hussein says, could I do a video on the way the directory works? Yeah, probably, but it's pretty straightforward. You just go to the tray at the bottom, click on the button, more, and it comes up with Smart Pay and Directory. Click on Directory, and it comes up with a bit that says search, and then type in the name of the people you want to search for. That's it. But what I probably will do some videos on the new app once it's proper up and running, but I've kind of done the one on the beta version, and to be honest with you, pretty much everything you need to know is already on the video I did on the beta version, so just watch that. Mickey Y says he's been using the beta as well. I need to download it this weekend. Michael Garment said, I tried to follow the instructions in the email they sent me. My phone wasn't having any of it. Can I just install the new version on Google Play, then uninstall the test version? Yeah, but the other way around. I think probably the easiest thing to do would be uninstall the app. Yeah, I'd see why not. Maybe do it your way. I don't know. All I did was uninstall the beta version, reinstalled the new version. Right, so I think there might be a bug. I'm not sure, but like I say, this week hasn't been great. Monday, I didn't have any work at all. I couldn't get a job at all, and I'm thinking, okay, time of year, that's bad. Tuesday was a very not nonplussed. I think it was a pick-up in kind of Milton Keynes that went over to Basildon, and then after that, I had to come back because I was picking up something from. I paid decent money, in fairness. It was easy, and they gave me 2 lighters. You know, not the normal lighters, the ones you use to light barbecues and candles, which is ironic because we just had the bathroom lights done and it's supposed to be on a dimmer and it doesn't work. So now I've taken to lighting candles when Lisa goes for a bath because it's nice. So I had to buy one of these things, and if I'd have got there sooner, I'd have got it for free. But bearing in mind the fact I think it cost me £7. I've had worse news. You don't care. But I'm telling you this, you don't care. Yes, so they gave me the 2 lights. Then I had to go back to Luton to pick up my customer. Wednesday was mental. It was Luton from Base to Nottingham, Nottingham to Chorley, Chorley to Oldham, and then Oldham back to Base. I got in with about 5 minutes to spare on my 10-hour day. I had to use a toll road as well. £19.80. That really hurts. I mean, I love the toll road because it's like birds and flowers and the curtains open like a Disney cartoon. Oh, suddenly free road all the way, as opposed to that bit through Birmingham Wheel Hay. But £19.80. I'm on it for 20 minutes. That's £60 an hour to use a bit of road. It ain't worth that. I would not have done it if I don't use a toll road, I'm going to have to stop out or not get back. So I did it. But that was a good day. Dropped that one off on Thursday morning. We're good to go. Well, that's the result. I didn't think it was going to be ready till 2:30. I got here at 12:30, as I'm going to go on to. So I'm going to do special Sunday Q&A, recorded while loading. He's coming out again, isn't he? Cool, this is going to be quick, isn't it? There's going to be some pauses. So I did the hospital. That took me an hour and a half to get that off. I had to get my cape on for that one because the people that had booked me, I rang the guy when I was 10 minutes away from site, said, I'm due to pick... Yeah, 10 minutes away, mate. He said, oh yeah? I'm in Surrey. This is supposed to be here tomorrow. They've messed up again. It's their fault, but I managed to get the hospital to take it, but they had to go to a specific place, and then they went, you can't leave it there, mate. It's blocking the corridor, after they told me to put it there. So then I had to move it again. That took an hour and a half, which cost me my next job. I rang them up. I said, I put my cape on for this one. Any chance of a bit of, so I believe that getting the load off is part of the job, but any chance for a bit of like handball? They give me 50 quid, which was nice, but it cost me my next job, and then nothing. Couldn't get anything for the rest of the day. Then today, I woke up at 6:30. I'm watching. Nothing's coming up. No beeps. Three loads in 2 hours. One got cancelled, and one was going to the middle of Wales. That don't help me on a Friday afternoon. And then I thought, I'm going to do some writing. Now, this is one bonus. Been off all this time, that book and a half coming on, I've done 20,000 words in the last 6 weeks. So I reckon if I keep going the rate I am, that'll be off by March. I'm on the desktop. I thought, well, while I'm on the desktop, I'll have me some water. There you go. While I'm on the desktop, I'll have a look and see. I'll do it on the desktop rather than on the phone, be easier. Went on, 4 loads pinged up, which weren't showing up on my phone. So then I went on the search part of my phone, the home screen searched for jobs in Dunstable, the same jobs pinged up. So they're not showing up on the alert screen. I better put a trap on that. They're not showing up on the alert screen, but they are showing up on the home screen if you search from that location. So something's not right. So has anybody else got this problem? Is it just me? Have a look at the curtain, that's lovely, it's blue. Where's my tea bit? Just doing the tea bit. It's going on the edge. What's going to happen? I'll have to put that across on an angle. That's, hello. So, but the new app, I still think it's wonderful. Still think it's so much better than the other one, particularly that search screen thing, which is getting me out of trouble. But, yeah, anybody else got a problem? Anyhow, so that's the new app. What else have we got to talk about? Let's have a look at the... I might have to squid a bit, I haven't got the bins. Good TV, isn't it? We're on the Wise Guys. Paul Abraham says, right, so I didn't know if the CX was still taking new people. So Paul Abraham said they weren't taking on new drivers for the first couple of weeks a year. They've opened up again now. Well, there's no surprise there, is there? B-Man says, can you help please? do one on a 44-ton truck. I only have a truck unit. Well, I can't, because I'm only class 2, and B, I don't know anything about it. But if anyone is running in just a tractor unit on the CX and they want to put some comments on for B-Man, we'll let him know. Right, Lee is back. Right, mate, Lee? Hang on a second. Back in a second. I'm just going to pause this. Yeah, my mate Lee's back. He said, now, because he was running a small van, we were debating on which is the best way the best van to buy. He said, as you know, I've been running a small van for about a year now. He says, overall, I'm happy with my choice. The running costs are so much lower compared to the old Transporter. He says, sometimes I've struggled to get work, especially after Christmas, which was really hard. I'm hoping when I return from my holiday next week, things will have picked up a bit. Well, in fairness, are you back from your holiday? Because I'll give me a call when you're back. You call me, it'll be easier. I've thought about maybe getting a bigger van in the future, but as you said, parking. I live down the close and it's easier to park outside. It's down to you. You do you. Everyone's different. John says, hi Pete. This is to do with Sprinters, because I always rave about Sprinters. He says, as a mechanic, I would avoid Sprinters with a 651M engine. The timing chain is at the back of the engine. So you have to take out the engine and the gearbox out to do the chain, grids and tensioner. It's a pig to do the job, and a transporter would be the one for me. How often do you change your timing chain though? I mean, every vehicle's a pain, isn't it? Oh, I've got to do the headlights. Oh yeah, but in your vehicle to do the headlights, what you have to do is you have to tip it up on its sides, and then you have to spray it with seawater, and then you have to get an octopus to inspect it before you can actually change the bulb. I mean, they're all mental. I don't understand it. Right, I'm going to put some straps on, and then we'll do the miscellaneous. Right, that's all strapped, but as of yet, it's not been photographed, so I've left the curtain open. I haven't got the paperwork yet either, because the guy's got to see an engineer, which means I've got to remember to pull the curtain tight and don't photograph it before I leave. Or that would be bad. While I was doing that, I got a text from Tristan, who's the guy I talked to at the CX. He's their kind of advertising guy. Now, if anybody signs up as a result of clicking the link, because you get an extra month for free, let me know. And that way, I get a drink out of it, but as nothing's ever come in, I mean, I've only just started off with this, what they call it, influencer program. I'm an influencer. I used to drive a grifter. Contemporary reference to the 18 to 25-year-olds there. But, yeah, it would just be nice to know that actually something was happening. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But yeah, he said it's only the beta users that had to uninstall the app and then reinstall the app. If you're a normal CX user, all you've got to do is just update the app. So if you've got the noughts and crosses one on there, you don't have to do anything. Just apparently you just update it and you get the new shiny version. There you go. What have we got? Miscellaneous, haven't we? Mod Explorer says, a good overview, Pete. He said, he's probably just talking about the channel. Did some courier work in the old days, pre-war, pre-phones as well. You know, he's going back in time, like, steam trucks. Just looking to get back into it myself now. The China job's closed. He said that's a long story. Just debating to go with a truck or van. Like you say, it's all about the independence, control, and putting the work in. We'll be interested to find out your thoughts on operating the size truck as a freelance guy. I did reply to him on a message, because sometimes not everybody watches this, do they? I said to him, well, my advice would be start off in a Luton. Start off in a Luton, you can still make fairly decent money. Luton, you want a Luton, one side curtain side, tail lift, you can still make decent money. If you like it and you want to get into trucks, then get involved, because it's operators and parkings and mechanics. It's not for everybody, but if you like it, truck is the way for me, small van is the way for Lee. You do something in between, or don't. Or just get a part on a West End production of Mary Poppins being one of the extra children, which you can only do if you're young. I have no idea where that came from. Godzilla said, now this is probably a question I asked, I forgot, because I had no idea what a bund is. He said a bund is an area of containment to catch liquids if they spill out. As a rule, it's a wall built around the cylinder containing the fuel inside. The bund is to contain 110% of potential spillage. Some are underground, but topic's just too exciting, so I'm going to shut up. You can carry on, mate. I listen to you all day. That's my mate Adam. Fantastic. I think his name's Adam. Keith Griffiths says, this is to do with parking. He said, my partner went for an urgent blood test, NYE, wherever that is. That's got to be some hospital somewhere. Well, it's a blood test. You assume it wasn't the tyre fitting place, wouldn't you? He said, put the reg number into the machine at the clinic. It showed up with the car details. Couple of weeks later, fine comes through. Appealed to parking eye. Appeal refused. They said that it was not sufficient evidence the wrong details must have entered, but we could pay £20. Decided to pay it, make it stop. Got on the phone to make the payment, and the automated voice said, enter the 13-digit reference number. One reference number was 10 digits, the other was 12. Voice said, if some of the numbers are none, enter star. What does none mean? 0, I guess. Missing digits. So basically, they said they would accept 20 quid, and then when I went to pay it, they made it impossible to pay. Ended up having to find a family member with a checkbook. Bless him. So that's it. Yeah, let's hope. Right, let's have some. Get on this app. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it works. If you're a bit short of loads, don't forget, go on the home screen, which is the first icon at the bottom right-hand corner of the tray, and then you can search for loads in your area. If you live in Milton Keynes, search for Milton Keynes, and you may find jobs ping up there that don't come up on the load screen, and then we'll know, or maybe it's just me. Maybe it doesn't like me, and it would be a shrewd judge of character if it doesn't. However you do it, I hope it works. Take care. I'm going to get my paperwork. Take care. Take money.